Well, two of my Eskimos have come back for a few days. One thing, if you get a dog from me, I will babysit your puppy or your dog for you, only if they come from me. So I have these two Eskimos now. They both belong to the same person. And if you followed my Eskimos, you will know my little Singleton girl. And this is her half brother. And so she is about, I'm thinking 10 weeks, 11 weeks, and he's 9, 10 weeks, something like that. I don't know, I've lost track. They're 10 days apart from each other, and they're here for a few days. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you how to get started in getting your puppy to fetch. Now we'll see how it goes because there's two of them in here. But I like to be in a small area. I'm in an X pen with these dogs. A lot of people don't think about getting in their X pen with their puppy, but it's really a great place to train your dog. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything out of here that could possibly be a distraction from what I want to train my dog. So I'm going to throw all the toys out except for balls, because what I'm going to do is I want to show you how to build ball drive in your puppy, because dogs are not just born usually fetching. And when you have high energy breed like American Eskimo, like Australian Shepherd, you want to teach them to fetch so that you can burn off excess energy. So I'm cleaning this area out. Food, I'm going to leave the water in here, I think, but I'm taking everything out that could possibly distract them from the ball. All the toys. So what you want to be is you want to be in an environment with your puppy where you and the ball are the only interesting things in the pen. All right, get the rest of the stuff out of here. And they got a lot of toys in here. They got a lot. They got a lot. All right. So what I'm going to do now, the only thing in here is me, two puppies. This doghouse shouldn't be an issue. If it is, I'll take it out. And the only interesting thing that's going to be in here is the ball. And what I'll do is I'll start playing with it myself. And I'll build an interest in it in the puppy. I play with it over here, and I kind of sort of tease him with it a little bit. And then see, I rolled it over there, and then this puppy got a hold of it. Good, good, good. And so what I'm doing is I'm building drive. I'm building ball drive in these puppies. I want them to think that this is the most fun thing they could possibly do. And there's really nothing else in here for them to do. See how he's carrying the ball? Good, good. That's good. And then I'll take the ball and I'll play with it. And I'll bounce it. And then I'll throw it. Yay, look at that. And see how she's getting it now. They have nowhere to go with it, so they end up close to me, over here close to me with the ball. And look at that. See, she's got it. She's up here. Yay! So we're going to bounce it. And this is how you teach fetch. You don't go out in the backyard and throw the ball 50 feet. Because even if your dog chases it, it's probably just going to grab it and run and play keep away with the ball. So since we're in a little pen that's only about 5 feet across, or 6 feet, I don't know, 8 feet across maybe, the only place the dog has to go is back close to me. Now these are little puppies with short attention spans. Yay, yay, yay. Bounce the ball. He's got the ball. He's got nowhere to go but to bring the ball back to me. Or even if he takes it to the side of me, I can get it. So what I'm doing is I'm patterning, and I'm just getting them used to the idea of getting the ball and then bringing it back to me. Good girl. And then we'll play with it a little bit. Now, because their attention spans are really short, I'm only going to do this for maybe 5 minutes, and then I'm just going to go out of the pen and I'm going to leave, and they'll see the difference between how much more fun it is when I'm in the pen playing ball with them as compared to me being gone and there's nothing to do. I'll just leave them alone in here maybe for 30 minutes, and just with the balls in here so they can play with them by themselves or they can rest. And then I'll come back in and I'll spend 3 or 4 or 5 minutes doing what I just did. And if you'll do this every day, now what you want to do is be sure to quit before the puppy loses interest. I quit before they lost interest. And that usually means just, you know, a little bit of playing, a little bit of throwing, and then stop. Because what you don't want to do is get to the point where you're throwing the ball and the dog is just not paying any attention at all. You always want to leave them wanting a little bit more. So this is how you get started on fetch with your puppy. I'm not using treats. The play, the fetching, and the interaction and the attention is what will get the dog to want to do it. Some people have the dog fetch and give them a treat. I mean, that takes all the fun out of the fetch. You want the fetching part to be the reward, not some reward that comes after the fetch. So anyway, just wanted to make a little video while my babies are back here visiting with me for a couple of days. And hey, thanks for watching. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments.